And let's go into Performance Insights. So Performance Insights is our kind of like ROI initial dashboard. This is to get your feet wet when it comes to attribution reporting. So we have pipeline and revenue as well as engagement. And what I can do here is I can look at pipeline, and you guys are using Salesforce, right?
Correct.
So at Marketo, we will pull all of the opportunity information from Salesforce. So all of that pipeline and revenue data from Salesforce, we'll pull into Marketo, and we know which leads are associated with the opportunities. And we also know what programs or channels the leads are in when it comes to marketing. So what we're doing is we are making a direct association between the marketing programs and channels that leads are in and revenue and pipeline. So what you can see here is we're looking at which channels are generating the most new opportunities based on the very first touch that the lead goes through. So I can see that content syndication is a big channel when it comes to that very first touch, which makes sense. You know, if someone's searching around the web looking for a solution, it would make sense that some sort of content syndication program we're running is driving them to our site.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking at the current month. So the month of October, I can change this to be, you know, current quarter, current year, previous month, or like custom range, last 6 months, whatever. And I can change this as well to be, instead of the first touch, this can be, you know, give me the pipeline created on a multi-touch basis. And multi-touch means instead of just looking at that first touch point, we're looking at every single touch point in the opportunity, and each touch point is weighted evenly. So we're looking at each touch point across the entire opportunity, and the website is our highest grossing channel, which also makes sense because throughout the entire life cycle of an opportunity, the lead is probably going to go to our website at some point. And if each touch point is weighted evenly, then of course the website will get a lot of pipeline credit or revenue credit. If I go down here, you know, I can see new opportunities that have been created by this channel, pipeline that has been created by this channel, open pipeline created by the channel, expected revenue, cost per opportunity.
How do you define kind of created by this channel? Is it just like touched by this channel?
Yeah, so we will associate all the pipeline to this channel based on the lead activity. So if a lead has visited the site and that opportunity closes, the website will get a percentage of that pipeline or revenue because the lead visited the website at some point.
Equally, this is the whole equal distribution.
Equal distribution. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And this is a pretty like general overview. You can't really zoom in to see what was the exact percentage that the website was credited for this opportunity. You can get that granular, but not necessarily on a person level. So I'll show you what that means in just a second. I do want to show you that we're looking at this, you know, for each channel. But if I expand this, I can see these statistics not only for each channel, but for each email I send, or email program, or for each event I host. You know, I can see this ROI data, these new opportunities that have been created by this one nurture email, the pipeline created by this nurture email, the open pipeline, expected revenue, cost, ROI, all that good stuff. On a revenue or pipeline basis. So I can go to revenue and we can do multi-touch and you'll see the same stuff here. So again, if I look at my field events, I'll be able to see this for the entire channel, but also be able to see this for each individual field event, you know, how much revenue was generated, what's the ROI. And all this data.
On, program costs?
Yes. Yep, that's exactly right. Yep. Program cost versus revenue one for this time frame. Yeah.
Yep.
And
are there any integrations to like a pay-per-click type like LinkedIn or Facebook to a program?
Yeah, so you can create a program that is monitoring the UTM parameters. So anytime someone comes from a certain UTM parameter, that program would be considered a successful program, and you can say this person came from Facebook or this person came from LinkedIn. So that's how we would do that. And you would have like kind of a listening program.
And then on a monthly basis, you just plug in how much you spent on that program?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, and then all this data is exportable to PowerPoint or to Excel here. And I can also add filters. So I can say, you know, we talked about this. How does this look for a specific opportunity or specific opportunity stage or specific opportunity type? I can look for a specific program tag, so different audience types or personas or products or regions. And if you do an ABM approach for named accounts, you can filter for specific named accounts. You know, which channels are resonating most with specific named accounts.
Is ABM based on domains or is it something else?
It's based on like a named account list that you might have in Marketo. Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, that's no problem. So this is kind of our you know ROI dashboard in a way to get your feet wet when it comes to that attribution reporting. And then Visible does take it kind of to another level where you can do weighted attribution and all of it's integrated with Salesforce. So you can see all of that attribution directly